Hello everyone, ZMiner99 here, and welcome back for another YouTube video. Today, we are going to be working on, showing you guys a mob farm which I designed specifically for vanilla Skyblock. So, if you are looking for a mob farm to build, this is one which I built in the Skyblock on Foocraft. So this is also, I built a replica of it, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. That is an old cave spider farm design, but this is the mob farm design. Now this is designed again for Skyblock, which means that I have set up a system to be able to extract zombie villagers out of here. And we've actually been able to successfully do that on the Foocraft Skyblock. We've extracted 2 so far, I believe. That needs to get switched. Alright, so anyways, I left it in the no mobs will be collected position for a while there. So anyways, I guess while we're waiting for the lava to clear out, we will go and look at the system. This is an Etho Hopper Clock with 64 items inside of it. They can be any item as long as it's a as long as it is a stackable item, which is a stack of 16 or 64 stack. And then on the inside of the farm, we can go ahead and take a peek. It's a fairly simple design, so not too bad. I use water streams to help force the hostile mobs off of the spawning platforms. So you can see I just have trapdoors here. Then down here is where magic happens. So I will break a few more of these. So the water will push you all the way out here, then straight down below into the into this chamber. So that's where all the hostile mobs go. Let's fly back this way and let a few spawn, possibly. I know there's a gap in there, which means they might fall out. But if we come back in here, and nothing spawned. Oh well, we can show the farm without that. Around the outside here, I have the control mechanism to allow the zombie villagers, once you've isolated them alone in here, which I'll show you how to do as well, to fall out, come out, and then to a place where you can send a minecart under them to then send them out. And actually this needs to be like that. And actually it's not like that, is it? It's like this. There. That's what that needs to look like. And so the control mechanism is all this fanciness on the outside here. So we have our lever there. This is an observer. That is so that whenever I turn the lever on, or well, actually off, then it will trip this dispenser in here, which has a water bucket in it. Then the signal will make these 2 pistons close the drop chute. These 2 pistons will open, allowing the water to then force whatever mob is inside, which you want to isolate, into this area to then be taken out. And then on this side again, there's more pistons to seal off the other side of the drop chute. And then you also have an observer here powering a dispenser with a lava bucket there. Those trapdoors are there to help convince the mobs that it's okay to just walk straight off. That's what all the trapdoors in this design are used for. So if we flip our lever, you'll be able to see that the drop chamber closed off and then lava was dispensed. That's to keep mobs from building up on top of there. You don't need to have that feature if you do not want to. But down here you can see all the redstones in the opposite state. So that means this door is open now. And any zombie villagers which happen to be in here will go out, they'll fall down, and boom, they're ready now to be transported out. So that is the main body of the farm. Down the floor of this is made out of half slabs, which means I can just use hoppers to pick up the items and send them into whatever kind of a storage system you want to attach to it. To turn it back on, I suppose, you just flip that lever. It will take a bit for that lava to go away, but another feature of this farm, which has proven useful in the skyblock that I built this in, is actually the fact that you're close enough to it while you're working around it that nothing is spawning, and that can help because that way while you're here trying to isolate your zombie villager, you don't have multiple mobs spawning trying to, you're just filling it up more and more and more, because there's no second isolation stage. It's just the one. There's there's no stage which just shuts off the drop chute. So anyways, once you have your zombie villager ready, you send a minecart to it and you just kind of wait until it decides to get in, I suppose. That's what I do, at least. There's not really much that you can do. Or you can choose to cure it right inside of there. Getting the guy to move is difficult though. So another thing which you can do is, if we just take ourselves over here, get a diamond sword and just go whack a few times, have the minecart preloaded, and this should work a tiny bit better. So you see, flip that on, clears the chamber. You can flip it off right as soon as the guy gets out. And he's in there. That doesn't mean he's in the minecart, of course. Hopefully. Ugh. There we go. It's in the minecart. Might take you a few tries, as you saw. You do that, get the zombie villager in here. Here you can cure it. Iron bars make the curing process go along quicker. You can flip that lever, then send them off. It's not that button, is it? It's this one. Send it off wherever you want to. Ideally, this would be where your trading hall is. That's kind of what I try to mimic here. So anyways, guys, that is that as far as the technical for this farm and the end use. But if we want to do a little demonstration of how this farm actually works, let's pop back here, give it a few seconds to run some mobs through it, and then we'll be back. Alright, so I ended up just spawning in a bunch of extra mobs because I can't actually do anything with it. So, like, I think I might have screwed up something in this world to prevent something from working. Mob spawning is turned on, but there might be another setting that I would need to change. So, anyways, the idea is that you have your zombie villager there, and you don't want to hit that. You just want to kill everything else. And if you have them really packed in there, one thing you can do is you can turn off subtitles if you have those on. That's how I detect whether or not, because they have a different sound, whether or not the zombie villager's there. But you can see down the bottom right hand of the stats, so the stat on the right side, all the way on the right side of the screen at the bottom, well, really it's like the middle, but it's the lowest one on that side. You can see your target entity. So you essentially want to take your time, and yes, it does take a while, but you can just take your time and make sure that whatever it is you're whacking is not a part of your mob farm while you're in creative mode. There. So you need to kind of maneuver your way around to make sure you're attacking the right thing. Once you've isolated, go ahead, flip the lever, let it fly over, and then just repeat the process as shown before. Cure it here, cure it in there, move it over to wherever your villagers are going to be stored. I fell out of the world. That's fine though. Let's not do that again. We're in spectator now. So anyways, there we go. That is the farm design. Just another look at it in spectator this time. So, yeah. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, which I hope that you did, or found it useful at the very least, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. If there's ideas of other tutorials you want me to do, then go and put that in the comment section down below. Check out Discord and Twitch. Those links are both down in the description, and I hope to see you all in the next video. And that is a very ghostly face right there.